Taylor Swift has the work ethic of I don't even know how to put it into words. Coming off this tremendous Eras tour, then releasing the Eras movie, and now all of a sudden just releasing the 1989 Taylor's version is like, it's just, how does she have the time to do all this? It is insane. The amount that this woman must work is wild and mind blowing, and I want to give her credit for that because it is crazy. So I'm wildly impressed. You know, like you got to take time to record all this stuff, man. It's crazy. So now we got Now That We Don't Talk live from the not live from the vault, but from the vault sessions. I like these because it's kind of bringing us back into Taylor's mind back at this point with the song 9 years ago, back in the 1989 era. But it also kind of she gets to choose a production because it might not have been production for this back then. So it's a cool cross between two worlds. Let's see what we got.
To a party, I heard from everybody. You part the crowd like the Red Sea, don't even get me started. Did you get anxious though on the way home? I guess I'll never ever know, now that we don't talk.
Big synth work, man. It's crazy. I gotta say, I really like, how do I say this? Her voice has changed over the years. It's become. I actually saw a video yesterday where somebody had posted. It was like her doing her song in the original year that it came out, and then her doing it on the Eras tour, and you could just hear there's a serious maturity. Not, I wouldn't say deeper, but it's a fuller tone. And I actually feel like it fits this music really, really well. Obviously, she did a great job with 1989. It was huge, you know what I mean? But like, there's something about the maturity in her voice now. I mean, it's almost 10 years later, which is crazy. But it's also really interesting to see how much a voice actually changes.
You grew your hair
Oh, that's cool.
You got new icons.
Hear the pulsing.
From the outside, it looks like you're trying lives on. I miss the old ways. You didn't have to change, but I guess I don't have a say. Now that we don't talk, I called my mom. She said that it was for the best. Remind myself the more I gave, you'd want me less.
Wow.
I cannot be your friend, so I pay the price of what I lost and what it cost. Now that we don't talk, what do you tell your friends we shared dinners, long weekends with? Truth is, I can't pretend it's platonic, it's just ended.
Production's really interesting in the sense of like I feel like it's very top heavy in the sense that I'm surprised that there's like, I want to hear a driving bass in this. Like, I want to hear a big drop. Like, there's some really, like, the writing's really cool, but it's very, very, almost even her voice is very falsetto like. So let's talk about it. We had some really cool, like, one of the she had this to some degree dubstep era, back when dubstep was like, super popular. You can really hear it in We Are Never Getting Back Together with the big opening synths, but you can almost hear it in the left here with the synth that's opening up and like, it's very interesting. Like, they used to make synths talk, like, essentially, like, not actually with words, but like the way that they would open and close it would resonate like a mouth would resonate, and you can almost hear that like opening of a mouth synth in the left ear.
My mom, she said to get it off my chest.
Nice. That's cool right there. Let's just talk about that little production on that one line in that bridge right there. We had layered vocals the whole bridge except for that last line, which is I guess I'd be better off because it's almost like this kind of general thinking, and then it sounds almost like it makes it sound by going to the single vocal instead of the layered vocal. You could tell by the thickness of the vocal that it's like more of like a expressed thought as opposed to like a kind of in your head thought. It's like just it's little subtleties like that make such a big difference.
And the only way back to my dignity was to turn into a shrouded mystery, just like I had been when you were chasing me. Guess this is how it has to be. Now that people talk.
That was cool, man. Dude, Jack Antonoff has some crazy writing credits with Taylor Swift, man. This guy's crushing it. That was a really cool track. You know, I do wish that it built up a little more. I kind of feel like it went out like this and kind of stayed like this. But I want a huge, like, you know, like, and now that we don't, you know, almost like really driving the drums. And I don't know, this is my personal taste. Like, I feel like it could have driven a little more, if that makes sense. I'd love to know your perspective. You could totally disagree. You could think it, you know, but I'm just sharing my opinion. I'd love to know yours.